Can I use one of the swords that were here last time?
I'll give you each a boken to use, but go ahead and warm yourselves up a little bit, please.
Guys, go ahead and do 25 sit-ups and 25 jumping jacks and get an Akima Jasi when you're done. They did 25 push-ups too already, so you guys do the push-ups, sit-ups, and jumping jacks, please. 25 push-ups, 25 sit-ups, 25 jumping jacks, and then get in Akima Jasi.
Oh, we need 3 of these.
We are doing sword and takedowns today. So if you have a sword or a boken, make sure that is nearby. If not, grab one of your eskrima sticks, or just use anything else. If you don't have either of those, you could use a pool noodle. You could use, what else could you use?
A scrimma stick.
Scrimma stick would be perfect.
Anything that's like a stick.
Mm-hmm. Pool noodle will work. The only thing with the pool noodle, Cora, is it doesn't give you the weight, so you're not conditioning your arms the right way. Get something to use in place of a sword. If you don't have anything, a towel even. I don't know.
Yeah, towel we'll use. I wanted them to do we're going to do some sword slicing. So if you have a sword or a stick or a cane would work. Anything like that would be good.
Guys, if your stuff is here at the studio, make sure you come by and pick it up this week, because we are open from 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. this week, but this is going to be the last week that we're open those hours. So if any of your weapons or any of your stuff is here that you need to practice, make sure you get it this week.
Right over there.
During this video, you guys, everybody is muted. That way in the replay, people are allowed to follow along. So if you have any questions, ask us at the end. If it's an urgent question, you can type it in the chat. So Brooklyn, if you need a question, you can type it in the little chat option thing, and I'll look at it right now.
Okay, so we did push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jacks. Let's get our hips warmed up. Our knees warmed up. Our ankles warmed up. And this is good balance. So you could go like this and warm up their ankles. And the other side. And lift it.
So Master Up, and I'm trying to think of a prize to do for Mat Chat. Just so all of you guys know, we are still doing Mat Chat every weekday morning at 11:30 a.m. A lot of you guys that are on here now have been on that. And that's, I've been having a lot of fun with that. We're talking about the book, What to Say When You Talk to Yourself. Our goal is to have 100, my goal is to have 100 people on that Mat Chat. We had 66 today, so we're almost there. So get on the Mat Chat with me in the mornings. I think I'm going to do something with the day that we hit 100.
And then, you know, and once we're at 100, then do we need to give them only certain days of the week?
Maybe. We'll see.
So you guys are lucky, because right now, go ahead and stretch. Right now,
yes,
there's
Brooklyn,
still room for everybody to get on the Mat Chat. And so the ones that are on are smart, because eventually you may only be able to get on 2 days a week or something, because it only has the capacity for 100 people at a time. So jump on them, get as much as you can right now. Classes, we will always have tons of classes for you, and we'll make more Mat Chats if we need to as well. Okay, so stretch this way.
I think what it'll be is it'll be reserved for the first 100 people that log on. It is streamed live to YouTube, so if you're not one of the first 100, you could always go watch it on YouTube.
That's perfect.
You just won't be able to interact.
That's perfect. Okay.
Well, they can write it down if they're the first 100 people for next time.
Mm-hmm.
All righty, take it down, stretch again.
Down with
Now walk the dog, one heel down, one heel up. 10 seconds.
Guys, make sure you have something to use for a sword. So go grab, I know Brooklyn, you can use a staff. You're outside, so you'll be fine.
All right, hold it like this. Yep, hold in plank. Tight, tight, tight. No butts in the air, so Clayton, put your butt down. And today we are having a family class. at 6 o'clock. If anyone wants to jump in on that, you are welcome to. Okay, back up. Walk it, 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 and stretch. All right. We're going to go ahead and start now with some sword stuff. And then we're going to go ahead and do some takedowns. So tonight for leaders, it's sword and it's takedown. So I think you're going to really enjoy it. Is that Carly? Hi, Carly. Good. I haven't seen you on yet, so I'm so glad you're on. We have Carly, we have Nicholas, we have Cora, we have Ree, we have Luke, we have
Malachi,
Mackenzie.
Alexander, Darius. Said Cora.
Caleb White. Hello. Who's this?
Alexander.
Oh, Alexander. It says Sarah. Alexander, go ahead and change that.
You can't while you're on. Next time you get on, make sure you put your name in.
And Brooklyn. Okay. So get something for a sword. If you have a bokin, you may each have one of these. If you have it, the way we hand a bokin to each other is blade facing you, just like a knife. I'm not gonna let you guys rotate. Actually, I'm gonna get the heavier ones to the bigger people. So
It's heavier at the tip than at like the bottom.
here you go. We're gonna practice just basic sword slicing. There you go. All right, so what we're gonna do, and you could use any sword. So for instance, you could use something like this, which is a foam one, and it's got a foam handle. But in any case, and this is a lot lighter than the real sword, or the wood swords are pretty heavy too. The way you wanna hold the sword is here, right here, and then right down here at the very bottom. So don't hold it like this. Hold it here, and hold it tight.
Can we swap swords?
Probably not. I was gonna, but with germs, I'm afraid not. So if you have a scabbard on it, you'll pull the scabbard off. So again, the way we put a scabbard on and off a sword is we just kind of go like this, and then you put it back on. You're supposed to put it back on without looking. And the way you do that is you feel it with your thumb a little bit, and then you put it in. So you should be able to practice this, going down like this, and then hearing a little noise or feeling it and putting it in. So if you have a sword, that's how you want to practice. Now, Century has some that are really inexpensive, and they're light wooden swords with a scabbard. That's what I recommend you get. I think they're 50 or 60 bucks. If you get it through us, because we could pay for the shipping and stuff for you. Yes, do you have a question? What's your question, Alex? You can use an eskrima stick. You can use anything you want. You can use an eskrima stick, a towel, anything you want if you don't have a sword with you. Cora's using a pool noodle. Okay, so again, first thing we're gonna do is hold it here and hold it here. Next thing we're gonna do is take it all the way back and feel it on our bottom. In Korean sword goes all the way back most of the time. Then you're gonna take it out and slice. The height of the tip should be about your philtrum, right below your nose. So it shouldn't be way up here, shouldn't be way down here. Should be right there. My wrist is straight, my front wrist is straight. So we're gonna do this 15 times. Take it back, 1. And you tighten your hands as you go. 2, 3, and these will get heavy. 4, gotta take it all the way back. 5, hold it correct. One hand's here, one hand's at the very bottom, Don't hold it like this. You don't have as much control. Top and bottom. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And when you're done, stop it tightly. 11, and you see how the tip is right at my philtrum level? Although in the picture, it doesn't look like it is, but it is. 12, 13, 14, 15. Now that was just an overhead strike. Now we're gonna do a diagonal strike. It's gonna still go back like this. And now you don't know which way the sword is coming. If I'm fighting you, doing a sword fight, and you're right here, the nice thing about the Korean sword is you don't know which way it's coming. You don't know if it's coming from this way or from this way. You don't know if I'm gonna drop. You don't know what I'm gonna do. So if we're sword fighting, you can't tell. It's just like a kick. You don't know what this kick is gonna do you? You don't know if it's gonna be a peach huggy, a round kick, a side kick, a front kick, or a hook kick. You don't know. That's the idea with a Korean sword. From here, You don't know which angle it's gonna go, but we are gonna do a diagonal cross body strike. So it's gonna start back here and go all the way across the body. We're gonna do 15 of those. Make sure you're holding it properly, And McKenna, this is especially important for you because you'll be testing on the sword form. Nice, that was a nice slice, McKenna. The only way you get good with sword slicing is practice it. So good, Rhea, I see you doing it, good. So 15, Cora's got it. We gotta get her a sword though. I wish I had one of those Boken ones to show you. Next time I'll get one out and show you because they're perfect for sword slicing. And like, can you guys hear my sword whipping?
Yes, ma'am.
You should go fast enough that you hear it whipping.
Isn't that the blood vein thingy?
Yep, if you have a blood groove on your sword like this, it whips better. It's called a blood groove.
Is this a blood vein?
No, those, I don't think those have blood grooves on. No, that's just, no, it doesn't. Uh-huh.
This is too heavy for me.
Okay, just take a break then, just as best you can. There's no talking. We're gonna go. Okay, 15 the other way. Let me see if I can find something lighter. 15 the other way.
Yeah, this is heavy. This one's really heavy too. It hurts my hand.
No, there shouldn't be talking. Okay, here's some other choices. Come one at a time. We need to switch. And that was already light, Benjamin. That was already light, the one you had. Okay, line back up quickly. So we should be almost all done. Now just do one to the center. Let me see it. Good. The tip should be right at about your philtrum. One all the way diagonal down. And you notice your body moves. See, my body moves. I don't stay still like this and do it. My body moves with me. Now one diagonal the other way. Now hold your sword up and make sure you're holding it correctly. Here and here. So you don't want to be up here. You're very bottom and very top. Everybody good? All right, we're going to do the sword form. First sword form. Who knows the first sword form already? Raise your hand if you know it. McKenna, Cora. That's it, just McKenna and Cora. So I'm going to go pretty slow. I don't know if you guys can see them. If you could see them, you could watch them or me because they already have it. But this way I'll give you guys some finer tuning of it because McKenna's going to be testing with it. So this is the first sword form. It's called Kicho Jan Gum Young. Jan Gum is sword. Dan Gum is knife. Dan is smaller. Jan is bigger. Bong Young is the big staff. So Jan Gum is the sword. Kicho is basic. Kicho Jan Gum Young. Everyone say it. Kicho Jan Gum Young. Kicho Jan Gum Young. Basic sword form number 1. It's our first one. Okay, so we're going to start. Usually we start by taking it out of its scabbard. So if you have a scabbard, you'll go like this. You'll go like this. You'll pull it out. So that's the first step. So we pull it out of the scabbard. Then, yes, we'll pull it out of the scabbard. Then the next step is we're going to just put it in front of us, like so, in front of us. So it goes out of the scabbard, goes in front of us. Then we're going to take a step forward with a down strike. So it's going to look like this. Strike is the height of your philtrum. The tip is the height of your philtrum. Arms are straight, not bent. Arms are straight, not bent. Height, philtrum, the tip of the sword. Okay, so go back. So we pull it out. We make a little circle. Then we're going to bring it back behind us. Step with our left leg. Now we're going to step again, and we're going to slide the sword to the left. Slide the sword to the left and step. Go. Now we're going to slide the sword to the right and step. Okay, now we're going to go back and do all that. And so McKenna and Cora, I want you to look at your stances and the height of the sword and where the sword is, because you're perfecting it. Everybody else just try to get the moves. Okay, so we're going to start with pulling our sword out. So just pretend you have a scabbard. And normally I'm gonna do it facing this way, but I'm gonna show you again. I go like this, I grab it, I pull it out. So that's the first move. I pull it out. So everybody do that. Now I bring it in here. And I'm holding it correctly. Take it back, all the way back. Stepping forward, downward slice. Stepping forward to the left. Good, good chungo jossis. Bend your knee. Good chungo jossis. To the left. Now I'm gonna step forward like this. And it's protecting me, Kyojo Jossi, but this blade, if Benjamin came to hit me, go ahead and hit me. I'm protecting my head. I'm protecting my head here from someone who's slicing. Okay. Yeah, and it's on an angle. It's on an angle. Okay, let's do it again from the beginning. Grab your hilt, pull it out. Hi-ya.
Hi-ya.
Come here, feet together. Bring it here, step, 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 overhead, step. Now we're going to strike down across the body, diagonal strike. You don't turn yet. Okay, we're going to go back and do all of that. Okay, here we are. And then I'll watch you in a minute when you all kind of get it, I'll watch you. Right now, I just want you to try to follow me as best you can. Okay, so first move, here. Next move, bring it in. Next move, left foot out. Next move, right foot out, it goes to the side. My blade is facing this way. Now my blade faces the other way. Now I stand in a Kyojo Jossi, it's over my head. And now I'm gonna do a diagonal swipe right across their body, right leg in front. Okay, we're gonna do all that again. So again, Cora and McKenna, make sure your stances are good and the blade is facing the right way and the height is correct and it's on an angle. So little tidbits for you guys to work on. Everybody else, just try to get it. Because it takes a while to get this, but you'll get it. It is required for second-degree black belt. So you guys do have a while yet to get it, but it's really fun to learn sword stuff. And if you want to be good with it, just practice slicing. Just practice slicing. Okay, here we go. First move, Hana. Toe. Set. Net. Toss it. Yasa. Ilga. Now we're going to add on, we're going to take it in and we're going to stab them. So we're going to pull it in, step forward and stab. Hi-ya.
Hi-ya.
So all I did is bring it to my right side and stab. So to show you what it looked like, I brought it to my right side and I stabbed right here, probably in the solar plexus or maybe in one of the ribs. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going hi-ya.
Hi-ya.
My last move is hi-ya. Okay, let's do all of that, all of that. So ready? Pull it out, hi-ya. And notice my arm is parallel to the ground, but the sword is a 45-degree angle. It's not straight, it's like that. So McKenna, that's something for you to work on. You don't want it too high, 45 degrees. This is parallel to the ground. Okay, so I'm here. Now I bring it in. Tip is the height of my philtrum. Okay, bring it back towards my butt. You don't really want to touch your butt, but get real close. Step and go. To the left. To the right. Kyojo Jossi. Slice. Pull it in, stab, hi-ya. Okay, go back. I'm going to watch you all do that. If you get that right, we'll go on. Okay. First move. Pull it out. Go. Step and pull it out. Next move. Pull it back in and bring it down. Luke's got it. Good. Next move. Overhead slice. Next move. To the left. Next move. To the right. Next move. Kyojo Jossi. It's overhead. Next move. Diagonal slice down. Next move. Bring it to your side and stop. Okay, we are looking pretty good with that. Okay, I'm going to start all over again, and then I'm going to turn and give you the next move because you guys are doing really well. All right, here we go. So get ready. Okay, shitty up. Grab it. Pull it out. 1, Bring it in.
Don't you
And now you want to put this down. Normally I would just go like this and put this down. Okay, bring it back and step. I'm sorry, step. And here. And here. And here. And down. And step. Now you're going to walk all the way around and switch positions and put your right foot in front and step. So all we did was do a turnaround with our right foot in front, and we did a downward slice. Not a stab, a downward slice. Okay, we're going to do all that. Here we go. Starting from the beginning, because the best is yet to come. Because the next move after that, you know what it is? Let me show you. It's, yeah, Cora knows. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very cool. So sideways, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who wants to learn that move?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. You want to learn it, Malachi? I think he's frozen. Some of you are frozen. Hopefully you all want to learn that for him because it's a cool one. Okay. Start from the beginning. And here we go. Pull it out. Bring it in. Put this down. Step. You know what? I may have the wrong foot. Step 2. I do. Step 3. Yeah, I told you the wrong foot from the beginning. I'm sorry because I didn't use it with the scabbard. So I'm sorry. Watch me again. We're going to have to switch feet on something. So I was trying to do it without the scabbard and it messed up my feet. But we're still real close. So here we go. Did you notice something was different, McKenna? Did you notice I had the wrong foot? Just say yes or no. Yeah, I didn't. I just realized that now something felt weird. I had the wrong foot. So here we go. We'll start all over. It's easier if I do the whole thing with the thing for me. Okay, so pull it out, step out with the right. Bring it back, drop it. And now, I'm sorry, but my right foot is in front. So I told you left before, we're switching the feet and I'm very sorry for that. I'm not perfect. I never will be. I'll try though. Okay, stepping back, 1. Now we're gonna still go to the left, but it's gonna be with our right foot. Go. Now the other way with the other foot. Now, Kyoja Jasi. Now downward slice. Pull it in and stab. And all the way around. Okay, we're gonna do it a couple more times. Since I did confuse you. We're gonna go a couple more times. Once you get that, then we'll go again. Here we go. So you grab your scabbard, you pull it out, hiya.
Hiya.
Bring it over like this. Now I'll put my scabbard down if I have one. And I'm in a little, like a fighting stance. And I'm gonna go into a chungal jasi. Then I'm gonna go left, right, overhead, diagonal, hiya. All the way around, hiya. Now I'm going to show you from a side view what this looks like. Really, it will look like jump, overhead, overhead, up, and down. Sideways, let me show you what it looks like. So it's going to look like, so where was I? I was here, I went here. So it's going to look like stab, jump back, overhead, jump back, overhead, protect my head, diagonal. So it's a lot of moves. Let's just practice those moves, okay? Let's everyone put your sword like this and go stab and jump on your right foot.
Stab.
Then go back, you're on your left foot. Overhead, you're on your right foot. Back, you're on your left foot. Overhead again, on your right. Back into a hugel jasi with the blade over you. Then diagonal strike, chungal jasi, front stance. I'll do it a bunch of times, don't worry, it's a little confusing. Who's a little confused right now?
Yeah.
Nobody? Okay, a couple of you are, okay, and you should be. This is a pretty complicated move, but you will get it. Okay, so from here, the first move is stab. I'm on my right leg. Then I go back, I'm on my left leg. Overhead, I'm on my right. It's just, all I'm doing, let's put the sword down for a minute. Let's just practice jumping. Right, left, right, left, right, left. That's all I'm doing is I'm jumping. Right, left, right, left, right? And then I go back into a hugel and I do my overhead. Now let's do it with a sword. Now it'll be easy for you guys. So get your sword ready to stab them. You're gonna go on your right leg. Go back, you're on your left leg. Overhead, you're on your right leg. Back, you're on your left leg. Overhead, you're on your right leg. Back into a hugel. Overhead, protect. And then we're gonna do a downward diagonal, and I'm just gonna take this foot and go into chungle. So hugel to chungle with a diagonal strike. Okay, let's do the whole thing. So what foot do we get on first? Our right. Back, overhead, back, overhead, hugel. So my left leg is back. My hand is over, my sword is protecting me. Now I get into a chungle and I do a diagonal strike. Okay, a couple more times, then we'll put it all together with the form. All right, here we go. Stab, back, overhead, back, overhead, hugel, diagonal strike. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, let's see you guys do it. Let's watch. Stab, back, overhead, back, overhead, hugel, and diagonal strike, chungle. Wow, you guys are looking good. Let's see it one more time. Ready? You got it, McKenna. Of course, you already did. I don't see, where'd Miss Cora go? I don't see where she is. I've lost her. Okay, here we go. Stab, back, overhead, back, overhead, back, hugel, protect your head, diagonal strike, chungle. Wow, looking good. Okay, we're gonna do the whole thing now. And then we'll add the last few moves to it. Okay, here we are. You guys are doing awesome. Okay, here we go. Pull it up. Hiya. Bring it back. Put the sword down. Doing a little stance like this. And hiya. To the left. To the right. Overhead. Back up a little. And slice. And stab. Hiya. Back. Back. And turn all the way around. Slice. Now we get to do that fun move. Pull it in. Jump on your right foot. Left foot. Overhead. Back. Overhead. Back into a block. And diagonal strike. Okay, we're gonna do that a couple more times. You guys are getting it and you are looking good. Good job, I'm watching y'all. Cora's little tube is all broke now, but you guys are looking good. Okay, here we go. So we have it here, we go hiya. We pull it in. We drop our sword. We bring our feet like this, one. Now we step with our left foot, goes to the left side. Right foot to the right side. You've got to go over there. Go over there, please. Because otherwise I'm gonna stab you way far. Okay, here. Diagonal down. Stab, hiya. All the way around, right leg in front. It's the height of my philtrum. Bye, Benjamin, see you later. Pull it in, stab, one. Jump back, overhead, one. Jump back, overhead, two. Step back, hugel, protecting your head, and then chungle, diagonal strike. Everybody there? Because the rest is going to be easy for you. Okay, we're going to do this about 2 more times. Put your thumb up if you feel like you have it like Luke just did. Put your thumb up if you feel like you've got that. Ree's got it. Caleb's got it. Okay, Carly kind of has it. Caleb, do you have it? Caleb's got it. Brooklyn's halfway. Nicholas, do you have it? Halfway. Okay, we'll do it a few more times. You've got it. I don't know who that is. Oh, Alexander, good. You've got it. Malachi, how you doing with it? He's doing like this. Okay, so a lot of you are like this, and that's okay. Where this is the first time we're learning it. You've got it, Cora. Good. Okay, so here we go. A couple more times. Okay, so we're here. I go like this. I pull it out. Hiya. I bring it in. It's at, the tip is at my, my philtrum. I put it down. I'm in a little like walking stance, and I'm gonna step way forward with my right leg, hi-ya. Now I step with my left. Now my right. Now I step forward into Kyo Jasi, and I step and slice. Now I stab, hi-ya.
Hey.
Left leg is forward. Now I'm turning all the way around, right leg is forward, and I do an overhead strike. Pull it back, I'm on my left leg, stab, right leg. Pull it back, I'm on my left leg, overhead, right leg. Pull it back, I'm on my left leg, overhead, right leg. Step back and block. Step forward with my right leg just a little bit and diagonal strike. Okay, a couple more times. Guys are doing good. Here we go. Okay. Guys are doing awesome. Ready? Ready, ready, ready? Spread out. Here we go. First move, hi-ya. So again, 90-degree angle, 45-degree angle. Bring it in for a parry. Drop the sword. Stand in a little position like, it's a standing position like this. This is where I'm at, and I'm going to go to this. So I'm here, and I'm going to go to here. Okay? So I'm here, and I go to here. Step to the left, and I slice to the left. Step to the right, slice to the right. Step forward, protect my head. Step forward with my right leg, diagonal. Now what do?
Stab.
Stab, hi-ya.
Hey.
My left leg is forward. Now my right leg, the back leg is going all the way around to being forward. Then I pull it in and I do those cool moves. Right leg, back, right leg, back, left leg, right leg, back to protecting my head, stepping forward into a chungle and striking. Okay, we're gonna do it one more time and then we're gonna finish the form. Okay, because this was the hardest part. It's also the funnest part, I think. Who thinks this is a really cool part?
I love it.
It's really cool. This is a really good form for a demonstration. Be very, very cool to do in a demo or an open tournament. Probably the next tournament we have is going to be our open tournament in September. I bet that will be our next one. So practice this, you can do it there. The world's tournaments and the regional tournaments, you can only do their prescribed forms. This one, you could do any form. So you could take this and add some other moves to it and it'd be really cool. So that's what I hope I see like some of you guys do. Okay, here we go. All right. Taking my scabbard, pulling it out, hi-ya. Pulling it in, parry, here. Dropping it. And I'm in like a walking stance, like this, a little walking stance. Step back and down. Slice to the left. Slice to the right. Step forward, overhead. Diagonal slice, you guys are doing great. Stab, hi-ya. My right leg goes all the way around to the front, slice. Pull it in, I'm on my left foot. Jump to my right foot, stab. Go back, jump to my right foot, overhead. Go back, jump to my right foot, overhead. Step back, and diagonal slice. And in a chungle jostle. You got it, Luke. Good. Okay, now we're gonna go on. So now I'm just gonna repeat what I did at the beginning. I'm gonna diagonal slice to the left. So step forward, diagonal slice to the left. Step forward, diagonal slice to the right. Just what we did before. Step forward and overhead in a Kyo Jasi. Step forward, diagonal slice. Same as the beginning. And now we stab, just like we did in the beginning. Stab, hi-ya. But instead of doing the 1, 2, 3, 4, we're gonna turn around now. Right leg goes all the way around, overhead strike. Then we look this way. Step forward, right leg strike. Step forward, left leg, let go. Now I'm gonna turn this way. We're gonna do the same thing this way, and there's only a couple moves left. Right leg, left leg, and with one hand. Then watch the end move. It's a cool parry. I go over my head, I catch it in my hand, my open hand, and I go hi-ya. And then I'm here and I'm done. So we're gonna do the whole thing now. Who thinks they can do it? Watching me.
It looks like a European
It's-
sword.
It's very cool. It's a very cool form. Okay. Kicho, Jan, Gum, Young. Say it. Kicho, Jan, Gum, Young. All right. Here we go. Pull it out of the scabbard. You need to go over there off the mat and do that, please. And 1. And here. And down. Thank you, Albert. No, all the way behind the curtain so people can't see it. And here, 1. And 2. You guys are doing great. Hold it even. It's level. It's level. It's not crooked. It's level. And 3. And overhead. And 4. And stab. Hey. All the way around. Overhead. Pull it in. Stab forward. Behind. Forward. Overhead. Back. Forward. Overhead. Back into Hugel Jasi. Have it over your head and diagonal strike down. Hey. Now, same thing as the beginning. Go to the left. Good, McKenna, you got it. Go to the right. Step forward, overhead. Kyo Jodip Jasi, that's cross leg stance. Step forward, diagonal strike across the body. And now I stab, Hiya. Hiya. Now I go all the way around and slice. Then I look to the left. So this is the beginning of the form. I'm looking to the left. My feet are together. I'm going to slice, step forward with my right foot, step forward with my left foot, and slice with one hand. Now I bring my back foot forward. So I'm here again where I was in the beginning of the form, but I'm facing this way instead of that way. My right foot, I do the same thing, slice. And my left foot, one hand slice. I parry it over my head, so take it over your head and catch it in your hand and hiya. And then I just do a little parry like in the beginning. So I was here, I just did a little parry like this, and that's the end. So cool, you guys are almost there. We're gonna do it like, well, you know, I was gonna do takedowns today, but we don't have much time left, maybe 10 minutes. I'm gonna do a vote with you guys. Who wants to, if you wanna just continue to work on this, and have me watch you so you can get good with this, then you have something to practice, and we'll do takedowns next week. We could do that. We could review the sword and maybe start with the takedowns. So if you think that's a good idea, put your thumb up. Who wants to do that? Thumb up. Okay. Who wants to go right into takedowns? Put your thumb up. Okay, only one person. Sorry, Cora, you're outnumbered. So we're gonna work on this and you'll get it really good, okay? And I may have you demonstrate even it with your beautiful pool noodle. Okay, so we'll do this a couple more times and then we're gonna watch a few people do it like McKenna and you. And I'll see who else has it. All right, here we go. First move, Hannah, you did a great job. You tried really hard. And here. And take it down. And we're in a stance like this. It's just a little walking stance and I'm gonna go like that. But I'm gonna do it this way. So we're here and go. To the left. Left foot in front, you are doing excellent, Alex. To the right, and you are doing very good too. But you need to move over there so I don't stab. Stepping forward here. Diagonal slice. What do we do now?
Stab.
Stab. Now what do we do?
Step over.
Walk all the way around, overhead. Pull it in. Step on my right foot, go back. Step on my right foot, go back. Step on my right foot, go back, overhead block. So everybody should be in Hugel Jasi. And now just go to Chungel Jasi and diagonal strike. Good job. I see you, Carly. Good job. Now we're going to slice to the left. Stepping forward, slice to the right. Just like before. Stepping forward, Kyo Jodip Jasi, overhead. Now what do we do? Diagonal slice, step forward, diagonal slice. Now what do we do? Stab, McKenna's got it, stab. Now what do we do? Let's see it. Step all the way around, overhead slice. Good, Ree. And now we step this way. And now what do we do? Who's got it? Step forward with what leg? Right leg, slice. Now step forward with what leg? Left leg, slice with one hand. Now we go together Do the same thing. Step forward with your right leg first. Now step forward with your left leg, one hand. Then we do that cool parry spin. Catch it in our hand right here at our belt and go hi-ya. And then we do this little parry and we go back. So it's hi-ya and then parry and I step my feet back. Then I get my scabbard, I pick it up and I put it in it. Okay, we're gonna do it a couple more times and I'm gonna watch a couple of you. Who's ready? Raise your hand if you're ready. Come on, Carly, you're ready. Come on, Brooklyn, you're ready. Let's see, you're ready. We're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. We won't make you demonstrate, especially if this is the first time you've done it. But we will have some of the people that feel comfortable demonstrate it and then you could see it. All right, here we go. 2 or 3 more times. I am really glad everybody's out here doing this today. And this will give you something fun to work on too for the next couple days. Okay, here we go. Hi-ya. We only have a few minutes left. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Step forward, hi-ya. To the left. To the right. Stepping forward. Diagonal. Stepping forward, stab. All the way around, stab. Pulling it back. Stabbing once, right foot, back. Overhead, right foot, back. Overhead, right foot. Hugel jasi, blocking, and diagonal strike down. Now we're gonna do to the left, just like the beginning of the form. To the left, to the right, stepping forward, Kyoja jasi, diagonal strike. And now what do we do, guys? Let's see it, who's got it. Luke's got it, stab, hi-ya. Now what do we do? Step all the way. Oh, Ree's got it, Luke's got it. Oh, Malachi's got it. I think most of you have it. All the way around, right leg in front, 1. Then we step this way. Now what foot goes in front? Luke's got it. Let's see it. Ree's got it. Who is that? Darius has it. Yeah, right. Oh, you've got it, Alex. So right leg down. Now left leg in front. Then we bring our feet together. Same thing. Let's see it. Right leg front. Left leg front. Then we do that really cool loop around the head. Catch it and up. And then down here, we grab our scabbard and we put it back in the case. Very cool. I'm gonna do it one more time with you guys, and then I'm gonna watch you guys individually do it. And then we'll open it up for any questions. Okay, so one more time, focus. You know what the nice part about this is? When we are done, you guys have this video. You could pull it up and watch it and freeze it and pause it and do step by step if you're having trouble. Because if this is your first time, who is this their very first time doing it? Raise your hand. Okay, you guys are doing awesome because it takes a while to learn this form. And it may be even a little harder to learn it on video. So if you don't get it all today, just work on the part that you did get. Work on the part that you remember and do the best you can. Then you can go look at the video, or we will be working on it this month. So you'll end up getting it before the end of the month, especially if you practice. Okay? All right, so let's go. We're here. We're pulling it out. Hi-ya. And you guys are doing very, very good. Awesome. Awesome. Also. And down. And up. Make sure you're holding it correctly. Back here and up here. Take it back and overhead. Now what do we do? To the left. To the right. You need to go over there. Kyoja jasi. Downward strike. You have to move away from me. You have to go over there. You can't be close, and I don't want to stab you. Stab. Hi-ya. Round, round, round. Overhead. Pull it in. Stab. Right leg. Back. Overhead. Right leg. Back. Overhead. Right leg. Step back. Block and step forward and block. Okay, to the left. To the right. What do we do now? Let's see it. Good. Step forward, Kyoja jasi overhead. Diagonal strike down. Now what do we do, guys? Let's see it. Stab. Luke's got it. Ree's got it. Good job. Stab. Now what do we do? Step all the way around overhead. Now we look to the left. Step and face left. Feet together. Sword by our booty. Step forward with what leg? Ree's got it, Luke's got it, you all have it. Right leg. Step forward with your left leg and one hand only. turn, pull the front leg back. Step forward with what leg? Let's see it. Right leg, good. Now what do we do?
Left leg.
Left leg, good.
One hand.
Now show me that cool move. And here. Okay, I'm gonna watch you all do it, and then I'm gonna open it up for questions. Okay, so here we go. You ready? All right. You're on your own. So now you can step back over there. Okay, first move, pull it out. Next move, here. Next move, down. Next move, to the left. To the right. Step forward, overhead block. Diagonal block. Step forward, stab. Now walk all the way around, right leg in front, overhead strike. Oh, next move, go. Good job. So we did stab, overhead, overhead, step back, and diagonal strike in a chungal jasi. Now you're ready to start. Step forward with the left, slice left. Step forward to the right, slice right. You've got to back up, you're going to hit that. And step forward, Kyojo Jasi, overhead. And diagonal slice. And stab. Okay, turn all the way around, overhead. Good, Luke, good, Ree, good, Malachi, good, Carly, and slice. Now turn to the left, step back, step forward with your what leg? Right leg, slice. Step forward with your left leg, one hand slice. Put your left leg up to your right leg, turn around, face the other way. Good, and step forward with your right leg, slice. Step forward with your left leg, slice. Do that really cool parry thing around your head, catch it, and hiya. And bring it here. And good job, and burrow and get your thing. Okay, I'm gonna unmute you, but if you get too loud, I'm gonna have to mute you again. So let me see if I can figure out how to unmute you. And then we're gonna have different people do it at a time. Let's see. How do I unmute everybody? Just do each individual person or unmute?
to unmute
all. Okay.
Bro, chorus.
You guys are,
Where's Noodle Bro?
make sure there's no noise at your house.
Noodle somehow broke in half.
Questions? Any questions
I
on
don't
that?
know if it's vertical or horizontal.
Who's talking? You can't be
Alexander,
talking.
I'm muting you because there's too much background noise there.
Okay, so any questions on the form? No, okay, let's watch a couple people do it. Let's have McKenna and Cora go first. McKenna and Cora. I'll watch them, okay? Where is Cora? I don't see her right now. Is Cora still? Oh, there you are. Okay. Spotlight one and then we'll spotlight the other. Okay, here we go. So first move, Hannah. Next move. 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 Good job. Next move. Next move. Good job. Next move.
Okay, I'm gonna switch over and spotlight Cora.
Next move.
And her poo noodle.
Go ahead. Put McKenna back on. Next move. We made her nervous. Keep going, Cora. Okay, we'll spotlight McKenna, but keep going. Okay, McKenna, did you do all those moves? Can we see those again? I'll pull it in and stab, and then 1, 2. I'm sure you did those good. So step forward and stab. Okay, next move. And we're just starting all over again. Next move, right? Next move.
Great stances and hip motion.
Yeah,
That
you
looks
notice
good.
how awesome she looks, everybody? Next move. Next move. Next. So now she turns all the way around and strikes. Next move. And now she's going to step forward with her right leg. Next move. Step forward with her left leg. And now step together. Right leg. And next move. And parry it.
Nothing's dead now.
Good job. And finish it. Boom. Nice. Clap for her. That was awesome. Work on one time the sword was a little low, so make sure the tip is about the height of your philtrum. It's the only thing I saw.
Yes, ma'am.
Sword control was beautiful. Okay, so let's go back to the gallery view for a minute. Okay, so how do I do that?
No.
Okay. So are there any more questions? Anyone have any questions? Because we're going to end this because we're going to start a 6 o'clock class in a minute.
Caleb, you can unmute yourself.
You have a question? Who has a question? No questions? Okay. Chitty up. You guys do a so we're going to get out of this one. And you're going to log back in a second. Vignette. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Good job for Alex too. Let's clap.